So today we're going to go over how to rig an outfit for trolling the Hogy Perfect Tube for Cobia. We've got an Avet JX6 on the Hogy hybrid conventional rod. This is a perfect rod for trolling tubes. To this, we're going to take one of our inline trolling weights. They're available in 3 and 4 ounces. So you'll notice on here there's a tapered end and then a rear end that has a coast lock snap. We're going to tie to the tapered end of the ball bearing swivel. On my reel here, I've got a top shot of 40-pound mono of about 30 feet. You can use shorter, you could use a 10-foot section if you'd like. I just have some extra on here. We're going to tie this swivel. So we're going to tie the inline trolling weight direct to that top shot. And then you're going to want some leader material. I'm going to use 50-pound fluoro. You don't want to go super heavy. You know, we're trolling above structure, but we do want it to look pretty natural. So we're going to take about an arm's length of our material here. And then we're going to tie that on the back end here of our coast lock snap. Now, if you wanted to, you could tie a loop in your leader so you could swap them out. I'm just going to tie with a uni knot right here. And then to complete the rig, we're going to choose Perfect Tube. The 19-inch seems to be the most popular. Color choices kind of depends on conditions. We got bright sunny conditions, so the pink tube is a nice choice. It's going to have a lot of visibility. The red wine and black are also very popular for imitating eels. But we're going to give this a go first. So we've got that all tied up. We've got our tube, 5 foot a leader, inline trolling weight to our top shot on our hybrid conventional outfit. So to deploy the perfect tube for trolling for Cobia, we're going to put our boat in gear. We're going to engage. That's going to give us a speed of about 1.5 miles to 2 miles an hour, which is perfect. We're going to drop the tube in the water. We've got our inline trolling weight up ahead. We're going to begin dropping that down. Right here, we're pretty shallow. We're in like 25 feet of water, so I just hit bottom. I'm going to let it begin trolling. And then I'm going to let out a little bit of slack. And I just hit again. You want your drag to be somewhat loose, so when they strike, you're able to allow them to slide down the hook, get the hook set, and pull line without popping that leader. So we're trolling here. Now that we've come out a little bit, I'm going to deploy it one more time. Our goal is to basically have the tube trolling about 5 to 6 feet above the bottom, above the structure, while doing that speed of about 1.5 miles to 2 miles an hour. So there's a couple positions that you can keep the rod in while you're trolling the perfect tube. We've got our boat engaged, popping it in and out of gear. We want to keep that speed around 1.5 miles to 2 miles an hour. That's going to give the tube a nice slow rolling action as opposed to spinning. So if you're just fishing one rod, you can stand here at the helm, you can keep the rod in your hand, and as you come over structure, you can sweep forward and then drop it back. Now if you mark fish down deep, you can pop your boat out of gear. Engine's going into neutral, that tube's going to be fluttering down, go over that structure, pop it back in gear, and that's going to pull it back up. Now if you're trolling more than one rod, obviously the rod holder is going to be your greatest way to do that. So you're just going to put that in the rod holder here. That way you can deploy multiple rods out with the perfect tubes.